Welcome back to the video, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. But if this is your first time watching, kindly consider subscribing if you enjoy this kind of content. But if you're part of us, you've subscribed and you always come back to watch and you do the amazing things you like. Some of you are moderators. Thank you so much. Just a polite reminder, don't forget to like the video. It's just an icon down below, and as I always say, it doesn't take more than 2 seconds. So for my people, kindly like the video before we continue. Of course, you know how we move out here. If you watch the video and you don't enjoy, maybe there is something that you don't agree with me, of course, you know, you don't have to unlike the video. Just come to the comment section and we talk about it. And of course, you know, I'm that girl. I'm always in the comment section interacting with you. So thank you so much for that. I'm so humbled, by the way. I don't take that for granted. Just for you to come to the comment section, you like the video, you do these amazing things. I love you so much for that. And once again, please like the video before you continue watching. Let's get to the video. So guys, I was just watching Mura's latest video and I saw the guest going back to the UK. And I remembered the time that he came out here and told the villagers that he will not be welcoming anyone in the village, advising them not to go to the village, this and that. But in the one of the recent videos, at least after he came back to the village, I think I even remember the specific video when he was doing the house tour, aka begging for furnishing. Anyone willing, anyone with an advice, kindly email me. You know how they go about begging? That is besides the point. I remember on that video that he was doing an house tour. This is what he said: this room is for my VIP guests. He didn't say that, he was just like, this one is for my VIP guests, special guests. Guys, who do you think those visitors are? Because of course they are not family. They are those that come with gifts. And of course, you know, that specific statement is the reason why he welcomed this person from the UK. Because of course, you know, he thought, I'm saying yes, he thought that he's a VIP guest. Because let's talk about these guys. Of course, you know, when Mura says that you're a special guest, it's not about friendship, it's not about family, it's not about anything else. It's about what you bring. What you bring to the villa. Are you bringing some 10,000 USD, just the way Jamaican uncle brought? Are you bringing some valuable gifts, like the most expensive CCTV? Like, what are you bringing to the village? Are you coming to buy a property? That is what Mura means when he says that this one is for my special guests, my special visitors. So let's come back to why I brought up this UK guy that he was just leaving. Guys, did you see the treatment that he received after showing what he brought to the villa? Because I remember there was this video.
Because I can't go anywhere empty-handed.
Yeah, I think
my culture.
It's more an African thing.
Yes,
you know.
Yes, yes.
All right, my brother.
Thank you. So, thank you. Should
you can unbox.
Well, it's should I go to the lady of the house?
Yes, please. Maisha.
Is this for Maisha?
Oh, Maisha. Maisha is the most rich kid.
Look at this.
So far in the internet. Okay. Mi toto, look, mi toto. Mi toto, mi toto, mi toto, mi toto. Mi toto, mi toto, mi toto, mi toto. Ah, yeah.
Where he was gifting them. Guys, I know what he brought is valuable. Like, if someone brings you that kind of a gift, like, you're like, enough. You don't have to. But for Muras, of course, you know, the targets, the bar is so high. Like, you just don't bring some damn toys. When there are some people like Jamaican uncles who spend $10,000s of dollars, thousands and thousands of dollars in cash. Gitiriba 2,000 USD, Mura 5,000 USD, Madam P 3. Mura 5,000. Yeah. So I believe that Mura and Madam P were not happy about these gifts, and I'm not just saying for nothing, guys, because on that time that they were bringing, the guy was presenting the gifts. I think I'll play the clip if I didn't play initially when I was talking about just now. You can see Madam P was so ready in that couch, very prepared, of course. And of course, you know, these two people, when they're in their private bedroom, dining room, office room, of course, you know, that room is all round. And I'm like, why did you build a big ass villa when you can't even use a tenth of it? Because of course, you know, Madam P does not want to interact with the black people. Unless you're a Muzungu, that is when they'll come out of the bedroom to eat with you in the open space. I'm digressing. Can I go directly to the point? So guys, you can see in that video that Madam P was super ready in the couch waiting for them dollars. But did you see what the guy brought? Just toys for the baby, some t-shirts, some small gifts. For me, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong. Don't come out here and be like, you're that ungrateful. No, that is a lot for me. But I'm talking about the Muras in this case. Of course, you know that is nothing according to them. And I understand why Madam P did not eat with the same person, because what did you bring? On top of being a black person, what did you bring to the table? And it's not the only treatment that showed me that if you're not loaded and you want to be considered a special guest, you're not getting a normal visitor treatment. I hope I pulled out that receipt. When he was leaving, Mura was like, yeah, thank you, we'll see each other. And Mura went by his business, you know. It was not an occasion when he was leaving. Guys, the villagers come, our guest is leaving, you know, let's pray for him, this and that. Hell no. The treatment that you receive in that villa as a guest is directly related to what you brought to the villa. And can we talk about the toys? Because what I saw with him was toys that he brought to the baby. Beautiful ones, but can we talk about these two? Mura and Madam P, like, you can't buy things for your baby. You're waiting for people to... Guys, I even saw they were opening a gift that Miss Trudy, I thought it's the Kenyan Trudy, but apparently it's a US mom that sent them. And one thing that I noticed is that these two never bought toys for their baby. Never. You remember when they were in what do we call Argentina, and people were telling them that you need to buy the baby a toy, this and that, and they would ignore that comment. And later I came to connect some dots, and I was like, that is the reason why. You knew that when you come to the villa, people will send you some gifts. You'll start talking in those lines. So the baby needs a toy. Guys, advise us, write us an email telling us what you think. You know how these people beg. You know. You know how they move. That reminds me of this couple. I think I've done 2 videos about them, which people love so much. Or should I make an isolated video about them? An isolated video about these two. I'm talking about the Rakistaani couple, if you know them. Guys, if you don't know, it's just another couple that bought a leaf from Madam P and the baby daddy, because the guy came out here, oh guys, we want to buy a piece of land, and let us know if you would want a tour of the same. Let us know if you have any advice, but most importantly, we are asking for your support. Yes, directly. Asking people to drill borehole for them. And this one, the Rakistaani couple are so direct. They don't go through the corners. They're just out here and they're like, yeah, This year we have the goals to build a house, buy a property, drill the borehole. Is it a borehole or a well? That expensive one. If you come from some parts of Kenya, you know this kind of borehole that is being drilled by big machines, the ones that Mr. Beast sometimes drills for people who don't have water. You know that kind? That thing, guys, I'm told it's hella expensive, like super 10,000 USD going upwards. Yeah.
Please, 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 kind request to each one of you, let us get this done. Let us drill a ball in there. This is my home. This is where I'm coming from, and
go.
It'll be one of the most beautiful things we can do, just generally in life. You know, this is water. People will be drinking it. It's water. Let's do this, tribe. We can't do it. We have done bigger things before for Anika and I. You have made it possible. So let us make this possible for people around us now. Let us not always, Anika and I always want it just for ourselves. Let us share the blessings that come with you. Yeah. Also, the piece of land. That one, I don't know. I don't know. It's only possible from you. Yeah. When you're ready, you let us know. We'll go and showcase the piece of property, and we can move on from there. And
it's embarrassing. It's a disgrace. That's what it is, a disgrace.
It is. Some people want to make it to make a fool out of us, but it's okay. We have been there, and we'll move further. We'll move further. So we're leaving our details down below in this video is so that you, when you're ready, you can get in touch with us. So kindly let us get this done, and when it's all said and done, we'll only rejoice to the Almighty who made it possible.
Will you keep quiet? Chai.
So I was just relating the Rakistaani story to Mura and Madam P. Like same script, the same one. Like you just come out here, talk about things, thank people for them donations, and of course, you know, when they talk about that, you know what time it is. They are just trying to tell people, go to your pockets and do something. Do something. So that aside, guys, let's come to Madam P herself. By herself, because I was talking about the two unofficial couples. But now let's talk about Madam P, because I came to notice that if you check her Instagram, I think she talked about it in the latest video that she did, which I wasted my precious 30 minutes watching. I thought there would be something, but of course, you know, you'll never get something on Madam P's video. Like, she's super scripted. You cannot compare Madam P with Mura. Madam P fools the public. Like, she will delete things that will cause some sensation out here. You know what I mean? Like when they argue, she will delete. When they do this, Mura says something, or she says something that she doesn't want people to see, to watch, she will cut it off. In short, I'm saying that she edits her videos. So I watched the latest one and I was like, what a waste. What a waste of my precious time, because it was all about begging for the child's toys, opening the gifts being sent by people from the US. In fact, this is what she said. Miss Trudy, the same person that sent the toys, if not the only toys that the baby has. Like, these people, you cannot buy one for your baby, or depending on them donations. So that was the video that Madam P did, activating for the baby's toys and opening the gifts. That is it. So let me come back to my point. This is what I was saying. If you go to Madam P's Instagram account, she updates people on this program that she has about I think a speaking kind of program. How can I put it? She has a talk with moms in a city in Eldoret. Eldoret is one of the cities in Kenya. And this is what she said. Basically advertise for the ebook. And this is what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking when I was watching. Of course, you know, when she launched the book, allegedly, I didn't even check it out because who cares? I came out here and I was like, guys, should I buy the book? I ran it through Turnitin. Turnitin is an app that will tell you whether that work is plagiarized. She picked that work from who and who. You understand that kind of a thing. And you guys was like, Neo. You cannot do that. We will break up with you. How can you spend your precious money on Madam P's book? I hope you're not about to do that. And from there, I was not even interested in the ebook story. So I watched, I think I saw in a comment, someone said that she sold 200 pieces. Of course, the same Black Americans that she doesn't like bought. Oh my goodness, if you're one of them and you're watching, of course, you know, I'm just talking out here. I'm just giving my opinion. Don't feel offended. I'm just saying. So, apparently she sold 200 copies. I don't know if that's a fact because the last time I watched her give an update of the same ebook, this is what she said. 200 people attempted to buy. I don't know if they successfully or ultimately bought the book. But coming back to what I was saying, guys, at this point you just have to get used to me digressing and doing all these things. So this is what I was saying. Of course, you know, she sold allegedly 200 pieces of books. And why can't I even just take it and come out here with facts? That aside, guys, when she was updating, when I saw that post, she has been doing this campaign for people to join because she's about to advertise the book. Apparently talk to mothers. And I'm like, wow, Madam P, the toxic parasite of all toxic parasites. What are you telling people? I don't know, guys, but personally I don't take anyone serious that I know of their characters, of their behavior. So understand, it's like someone preaching, a pastor, but you know that what they do is even illegal. Like what they do is morally wrong. I don't take them serious, honestly. And of course, if you come from Kenya, you know that a lot of people just do this ministry work for business. I'm not saying that, oh, I don't go to church, I don't know. I do, but I'm so careful on who I listen to. But it doesn't usually go that way. Sometimes you just need to hear the word and that is it. That's my personal thing. Let's come back to these people that put their life on the internet, which I have the right to talk about them. So I don't take Madam P serious when I don't take her serious when she comes out here and she's like, I'm going to give a talk to these women about positivity, high vibrations, you know, how to interact with people after motherhood, you know, regulating the effects of hormonal imbalance, these things. So of course, you know, the high vibrations anthem that they preach. I don't take her seriously because I know she's toxic. She's everything that I'd not want to be. So I'm like, really? And secondly, when I talked about 200 pieces that she sold, I was saying that, talking about the women that she's about to talk to in Eldoret, one of the cities in Kenya, I'm like, Madam P, those are the wrong people that you intend to milk their money from your empty book, because I know. Guys, I know. Which does not mean that it's a fact, but I'd think that they'll not fall for that BS. Or is it that we don't have that reading culture? Or is it that our way of parenting, being brought up, is so different? You just pick most of the ways that you deal with your motherhood, this and that, from your parents, your mom, this and that. You understand? Like, it's not a nice thing, you know. I'm just laughing, but it's good to read books, this and that. But I don't see most Kenyans, especially where she's intending to go, to buy that kind of a book. Guys, let me know what you think about that. But I think I'm just being too honest, because I think she thought that these people that watch Mura are black people. They are ready and willing to spend on my business. Madam P, you're dealing with different people. The people that I know in this country, you're not about to milk thousands and thousands of dollars from them. I'm just saying. But I stand to be corrected, especially if you're a Kenyan. Come to the comment section and call me out if I'm wrong in some of the things that I talked about regarding to Madam P, the women in LD, the mothers in LD, whether they buy, whether you understand what I talked about. Come to the comment section and let me know if you have contrary opinions, you know, comments regarding to that. So guys, finally, it's a short one. Of course, you know me, I just come out here with shorts and we call it a day. So finally, let's talk about Lambo girl with the Polish guy. Of course, you know, they've been in the village. She has not uploaded, I think, for more than 48 hours. So let's wait and see, because the last time she was telling people that she wants to leave the village. And something that I saw on Instagram that she posted, let me share a screenshot out here. She has been talking about this for the past 24 hours. You'd think I'm about to say for the longest, no. But the way the emojis that she picks to insert there, this and that, the mood, it's giving I want to be pregnant, or maybe I'm pregnant. All the best for her, but I'm just saying, what do you think about that? Because you remember the last time the mom was with her in was it in Watamu? Congratsmum was with the Lambo girl in Watamu, and she was telling her to get pregnant because she's getting old. I don't know how old Madam P, no, Lambo girl is, but whenever they have such conversations, Congratsmum is always like, Madam D, can you get pregnant? Settle down, because your age is not on your side. And the way she talks, I don't know, I'll try and share the entire, or as much posts that she shared as I can. But if I don't, what I shared is just a prototype similar to what she's been sharing for the past 24 hours, you know, Mother's Day. And I'm just thinking, maybe, because for now she has Muzungu, and of course, you know, these people, according to them, settling for the best, not settling for, you know, basic things, is dating and getting married to a white person. That is an ideal person for them. And I'm talking about Mura, Madam D, and Nivea. All of them, because I remember some time when they were in the coastal sides of Kenya. With Nivea was like, yeah, you know, sister, I'm not about to settle for the less when it comes to a partner. And they were just hyping up each other in terms of a Muzungu, yeah, a very illiterate, backwards, colonized mind, way of thinking, but to each their own. So I'm just thinking, like, according to what you were discussing with your mom regarding to settling down, having a family, and now that you're like, yeah, I'm finally not strong and independent, I have someone to tie my shoes, to warm my bed. Is it what is happening? Are you a mom? Should we send you our you know, celebration, happy Mother's Day. But honestly, I wish her the best. But we are out here to call her out on some BS, and that is it. Guys, have you liked the video? As you watch, have you liked the video? If not, can you do the thing? Guys, you cannot be one of us who subscribe but you don't like really. If you're watching on your TVs, can you come to your smaller gadgets, use your phone to smash the like button? But of course, if this is your first time watching, kindly like the video, but most importantly subscribe, but only if you enjoy this content, because there'll be no point in subscribing and subscribe and subscribe. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Did I offend you guys? Are we fighting? Like, what is this? Some days like 30 people subscribe, the next day like 5 unsubscribe, and I'm like, what in the games are we doing out here? But apparently it's not something new, because I saw in this channel that this group of people, I think 3 Americans, they usually create content regarding to how to grow your channel, how to updating people on the new features on the platform. There was a point, I think it was last month, they shared they have 8 million followers, and they showed the statistics, and they were like, to date, I think it's been 7 years since they joined the game, and guess how many subscribers they lost in that journey of subscribing and subscribing? 300,000 subscribers. I was like, what? So this is something so common, so normal for some different people. I almost said weirdos, but I don't know under what circumstance you decide to unsubscribe. Tomorrow you subscribe, I don't know. Or maybe the people that unsubscribe do not subscribe later, I don't know. But that really is a puzzle for me. I'm like, what? Which game are we playing? Like, please stop. Guys, that's besides the context of the video. We were just out here reacting on what is happening in the village, and thank you so much for being part of this. Thank you so much for watching. Even if you just watched and you didn't subscribe, that is all that it takes for me, you know, to smile. You know what I mean. So guys, I'll see you in the next one. That was it for today. Thank you once again for watching. Until the next one, which I just said, peace. Bye.